Okay, so I actually took this position 10 minutes ago. So this is what we do in the Telegram group. So here's the Telegram group. So 10:30 Malta time, I've instructed my Telegram subscribers to take a long position on the Dow Jones. Okay, we've already had some profits, 11 points, 2 points there in the FTSE, another 2 in the FTSEs. Not really particularly great environment to hold trades for very long in these scenarios, but for this one the setup is a lot better for me to hold a lot longer. Let's go and have a look at the trade. Minus 3 points at the moment. Now it is a big position size, so what I'll say about my position size is depending on the setup, depending on the market conditions, determines the size of contract or the size of lot size that I actually take. So in this particular trade, I'm extremely confident. Okay, very, very confident, because what we've seen is over the last kind of 2 hours, we've seen a significant sell-off of 100 points. Okay, so 100 point sell-off in pre-market. So that's quite a substantial sell-off. So even though we're probably about 20 points away from support, I'm extremely confident that we will see a recovery here. Okay, because it is operating in this area now. So you know, this is the new support level. Okay, this is the previous support level. You can see that it's not breached this new support level on multiple occasions. You can see that it's been rejected, hence why I've taken a bigger position size. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, guys. You know, I don't take the same position size every single trade. You know, every single trade is different. You know, I've said this a million times again. You know, no two trades are ever the same. Every single trade is different in some way. Okay, so we'll come back to this in a bit. I'm very confident again. You know, a significant sell-off in pre-market, and that 100 point sell-off in pre-market is substantial. It's a substantial sell-off in pre-market. Okay, especially for this time of the day. You know, it's 11:15 here in Malta, so only 10:15 in Ireland and the UK. So for that 100 point sell-off, it's substantial. So again, I won't hold too long. I'm quite happy to take 20 points. I would say a normal intraday trade, I look to take between 20 and 30 points. Obviously, that doesn't happen every single time. Sometimes I need to liquidate and take 10 points or even 5 points if it starts to go against me. But for this particular trade, I'm looking for 20 points with quite a big position size. Again, because I am extremely confident. So we shall come back to this in a while. But this is standard. This is what you can expect. So, you know, I will give my subscribers as much time as I possibly can to alert them that I'm gonna take a trade. So for example, you know, I had a look at the chart, I seen there might be a good chance for a long position opportunity. So I've said it, you know, I've given my subscribers as much time as I possibly could looking for the long on the Dow. Literally 2 minutes later, I've taken the position. I do try and give my subscribers as much time as possible to alert them that I'm going to take a position. I mean, sometimes there is occasions where I don't get the opportunity to pre-warn my subscribers, and I literally just have to take the position and tell them. It's not ideal, but you know, sometimes I literally don't get an opportunity. But the majority of the time, I do try and alert my subscribers to the fact that I'm looking to take a particular type of trade. They get the alert, and then they know that I'm going to take a trade soon, so they're also ready. So let's come back to this in a while. I fully expect to take 20 points, and on a position size like this, I'm looking to take €380. Okay, so off one trade. Okay, so very good return for 20 points. We'll come back to this in a while and see how we get on. Okay, so we're getting there. So I'm still looking for the 20 points. So what we did see it breach that previous support level, and it came down and it re-challenged the old support level. So it actually just broke that. So I was actually 21 points down. I'm looking for 20 points. I was 21 points down, so the risk is 1 for 1 on this particular trade. You know, I'll take 19 points. I'm not gonna wait too long. I would rather secure those points and get out. So even 17 points, I'd rather just take this now. I'm going to take it because this could pull back down, and it could be minus 5 points again. So let me just secure this. I know I was looking for 20 points, but let's just take the 17 points. Okay, it actually liquidated there. So out, it was actually 15 points by the time it was liquidated. So by the time I actually got out of it, it had pulled back. That's what I'm saying about a little bit annoying. I was looking for the 20 points. Just as I liquidated, it pulled back. I think it was 17 points, it pulled back to 15. So I was looking for 20 points. I got 15. But here's why I liquidated. Look, it's starting to pull back again. So a little bit annoyed with that. I was hoping for the 20 points. Liquidated to 17. There was a slight pullback. I got 15 points. But I mean, it's still a nice trade, okay? It is still a nice trade. So I've just informed my team, out plus 15 points. Okay, it's still a very nice return. I'm not sure, I wasn't looking at how much it was, but it was definitely over €300 and only for one trade, so that's nice. My general, in terms of what I make day to day, it's usually about €1,000 ish. Okay, so I'm already €300 up off that one trade. So it'll be slightly frustrating now if this starts to spike up. But just to recap, what happened was I took the position. Initially it didn't break that support level, so that's why I was happy to hold it. And then it did break it, and then it retested the previous support level. So I was minus 21 points at one stage, and I was thinking, okay, this is not where I want to be. I held it, it recovered, and I ended up taking the 15 points. I mean, it is slightly frustrating. I was looking to take the 20 points. I know it's only 5 points away from what I was looking to take, but it is slightly annoying because the risk was 1 for 1 on that trade, but it turned out not to be 1 for 1 because it was 21 points down at one stage. So it is slightly frustrating, but I mean, at the end of the day, I've made over €300 on one trade. So that's just my kind of personal drive, if you like. That's what you're seeing now, is my personal drive to win. Now, you can't always win, but I still like to win. Okay, so yeah, the risk was 1 for 1 in that trade, but in the end it wasn't quite 1 for 1, was it? But I can't complain. And the reason that I did liquidate there, guys, was it was looking to pull back, and it did. This will probably go off there now, and at the end of the day, I was only going to take the 20. There you go, look. I was only going to take the 20 points, so I mean, it was 5 points away from what I was looking to take. So at the end of the day, I mean, you always got to weigh this up. How long do you wait to take? I mean, do I wait and try and take the 50 points, or am I happy just to take the 20 points, which in reality actually turned out to be 15? You've really got to weigh it up. It depends on the setup, but at the end of the day, if I'm placing the trade and making €300 off that one trade, and I typically make 1,000 on a day, that's pretty incredible for one trade. Okay, so, but again, my drive and ambition, sometimes, I'm a little bit hard on myself. If I set out to take the 20 points, I want the 20 points. But it's still a very good trade, guys. It's still a very, very good trade. But this is a nice example. We were in that trade for just over an hour. Okay, so, and as you can see from the very start, looking for a long in the Dow, took it, told them then I was looking to take 20 points. I initially should have put it in there, but I forgot. So I told him I was looking to take the 20 points. Actually took 15. All in all, a very good result off one trade, guys. So that is pretty typical of what we look for in terms of intraday trading. As I said earlier on, I look between 20 and 30 points on an intraday trade. It doesn't always turn out that way, but that's typically what we look for. Okay, see you guys very soon for another video. If you want to join a Telegram group, guys, you can either email me, eduardosambora@yahoo.com, or you can DM me on my Instagram, sambora.00. The Telegram group is extremely successful. As a matter of fact, in October we had one red day. In the whole of October we had one red day, and that was minus 10 points. So absolutely incredible. Look, it's spiking up. I'm gonna come off this chart now. See you guys very soon for more videos.